What's up, everyone? Scott here from Chernobyl Studios. Today, I have the absolute pleasure to look at the new IR pack from Jens Bogren called Chainsaws and Rainbows from my very good friend Kristian Kohle. So, a big thank you, first of all, to Jens Bogren and Company for sending this over to me so I can have a look at it for you guys. So, with all that out of the way, let's jump straight into Cubase and see what this sounds like in the context of a mix. I don't know about you, that sounds pretty damn amazing, especially there's going to be a moment of truth here in just a second. I'm running the Green Reaper here from Audiority into probably one of my favorite plugins here, the Ingle Savage from Plugin Alliance. I'm using 3 different IRs blended here to different degrees and levels. We'll get into that a little bit later here. But here is the moment of truth, right? How many EQ moves it's going to have to make? 3, 4? How many do you think? Basically none. All I did was a low filter and a high filter. Nothing. Did nothing for EQ otherwise. I don't even remember the last time that this happened to me. But with this IR pack, basically, it's even easier. It's even easier. This IR pack is very well done, and it's so easy to create awesome sounding guitar tones, which we'll go talk about right now. But on that alone, easily, hands down, highly recommended, instant buy. Go ahead and grab it. Link down in the description. It's awesome. I finished it up here just L1, which is pretty classic. But let me just, there's kind of a little bit of a workflow that I came across here that I want to show you guys. Basically how I created the guitar tone. For this, I just have my guitar plugged in. Let's just run the NTS, whatever. I have the IR loader here disabled, and I'm using the built-in hex drive here, okay? And everything here is down the center, whoop, including the gain. Oh, let's change that. All right, everything here is down the center. So we're just gonna focus on the type of different sounds that we can get from this IR pack. Now, when I was experimenting with this and kind of working with it, it kind of dawned on me that basically the chainsaw folder, all the IRs that we see here in the chainsaw folder are very extreme. They have very extreme tonal qualities to them. Some have a lot of highs, a lot of lows, ultra scooped mids, the other way around. And this is really cool because effectively what you're able to do here, which is what I know Kohle does and I've started doing after I basically learned from him, was you can have a really nice clean source per se, and then you could add guitar tones that are, as Kohle likes to say, extra shitty, and then blend them into the nice sounding guitar tones. You can basically do the same thing right now, and it's far easier because now you have 13 different types of shitty IR tones to go through. Shitty, but they're not, right? They're just very extreme sounding. And then in the Rainbows folder, it's the opposite. These are all very clean, just what you would expect to hear, have great fundamental, stability, frequency ranges. It's all like very stable, right? But when you combine both of these together, that's where you create the best guitar tones, in my opinion. So now if we just, for the sake of argument, play through a couple of these, let's just start with the very first IR. And this is in standard E, by the way, so. That's probably the most balanced out of all of these in the chainsaw folder, and it sounds awesome. You could literally just start playing with that and not even look at the other ones. Sounds great, but let's move on a little bit. I really have to say that I like this new convention that's happening here, where people are creating IRs and they're just giving them names of what it sounds like to them. That really helps the creative process, obviously, because you don't have 30 IRs with what speaker it is, how far or what degree it is from the speaker, and how far away. You can just look at the name and be like, oh, Black Metal Magic, that sounds interesting, and you should have an idea of what it could possibly sound like. And you go, yeah, that sounds like something black metal. What about this Industrial Wrath? Ooh, okay, that's interesting. So you're instead of thinking about what microphone am I, you're just focusing on what does the IR sound like and what do your ears, like. And it's going to be, if you're in my guitar tone mastery course, this is just going to be like super easy for you because your tone creation process is going to be even faster. So find a particular quality that you like, and then move on to the rainbows folder. I'm just gonna go Black Metal Magic. Definitely sounds like something I would have created many years ago. Okay, now with the let's make sure this is 50%. That doesn't matter. So here, like I said, these are way more balanced guitar tones, and modern standard, it sounds exactly like what you think it does. This is a nice, standard, modern, balanced guitar tone. Slight bright boost. So as I'm going through all these, you're understanding now that these are, like I said, way more balanced sounding. There's not like extreme highs and lows or cuts or stuff like that. So now after that, basically what I did is I kept the Black Metal Magic, enabled. And then I went to the Rainbows folder and I basically just went through the list until I found a combination that I liked. And of course, it's hard not to go immediately, wow, that's it, because it sounds so good already. So I think this one, yeah, I'm gonna go with the transatlantic thickness. Because now the tone sounds way more full-bodied and also stable to a degree, right? Like the frequencies are all well represented. Okay, now we can go even further here with the mixer in Libra. Sounds awesome already. Yeah, that sounds really good. And then from here, it's just a real simple matter of now you can just tweak the tone stack just a tiny little bit. Oh, it looks like my presence up. Might be a little darker. Not really. Now we have a pretty killer guitar tone with not a lot of work. Sounds brutal already. And I would happily use a guitar tone like this for any project that I'm working on. Okay, has that nice high presency aggressiveness that I really like, that I'm personally a fan of. But yeah, so basically, you know, when we're looking at these IRs, there's going to be something for you in here, especially if you're into metal. This is basically the IR pack. If I can get that out of my mouth, this is basically the IR pack that you need. So yeah. Now, that's it. I don't think the video needs to be any longer. They're amazing. Okay, so a link below in the description. It is an affiliate link, so I will get a little bit of it if you buy it through my link. Please consider buying through my link if you want to grab these. It helps me out. You know, keeps things going on in here so I can keep doing the YouTube stuff and looking at all these these amazing IRs that Kohle keeps making. So yeah, link down below. Go ahead and click that, grab it. It's going to be one of the best purchases you've made if you're looking to create guitar tones. Hands down, I'm 100% confident in that. So that'll do it. If you guys liked the video, please hit like, subscribe, bell notification, leave a comment which IR, if you have them already, which IR is your favorite, which ones do you like to use. And yeah, so hope you guys liked the video. I will see you in the next video. Okay, have a good one.